Hello, everyone, and welcome to Snap Take. Happy birthday to me. Marvel Snap got me a present. What's that present? Cosmic Ghost Rider. And I got you a present in two videos today. This is video 2. This morning, we went over the highest win rate and coolest high voltage decks. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check it out. Cosmic Ghost Rider is a 5/7. Releases on 8/26, the best day of the year. On reveal, remove the text from front row enemy cards here. All right, so there's a lot of people who are low on this because it's a 5/7. I'm not right about every card I evaluate. I'm very often wrong about cards. In fact, I don't want to say very often. That's totally a lie. I'm wrong around once a month, right? Like I've got like an 80% hit rate. So I'm occasionally wrong about a card. However, I'm usually right about 5 drops that everyone thinks are terrible. I knew Cannonball would be great. I knew Legion would be great. Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to be great. This is going to be a card you want. It's really, really hard to not put important cards in the front row, straight up. It's going to change the game. There's certain cards that are before and after they came out in Marvel Snap, right? Like, if Mr. Fantastic didn't immediately change, it would be before and after Mr. Fantastic came out, that kind of thing. Cosmic Ghost Rider is that kind of card. It's that good. It's going to change the way you have to think about and play every card in your deck from now on once it's in the game and every time it's in the meta. It's going to be a big deal. Get ready for it. I'm completely convinced, not just because it's my birthday card. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to be good, and perhaps too good for this stat line. The first card deck I want to talk about for Cosmic Ghost Rider is this Agatha deck from our friend Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards Snap is a top player in Marvel Snap. He's been in the top 10 of the Infinite Leaderboard multiple times, and he has this Agatha deck that's sort of running low to the ground, except it runs Legion. And I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is just straight up better for this deck than Legion. Like just the ability to absolutely ruin all the ongoing stuff, all the stuff that could sort of go over the top of you and just beat you here is what Cosmic Ghost Rider answers. This deck would love to be able to run Stardust, except Stardust affects both players, and so you can't, right? Cosmic Ghost Rider accomplishes much of the same thing, being able to turn off opponent's stuff. Mobius saying you can't cheat and play more stuff. Cosmic Ghost Rider saying, no, I'm going to turn off all your nonsense. And then, like, if they can't play enough extra stuff, Juggernaut just, like, auto wins you the game. Moon Knight just sort of auto wins you the game. And that's going to be crazy strong. You can find Heart at twitch.tv/HeartoftheCardsSnap. He's also, I believe, HOTC Snap now as an alternate. I don't know why, but he is. This deck needs both Redshift and Fenris Wolf. So many decks right now need Fenris Wolf. Fenris Wolf is quickly becoming one of my least favorite cards in Marvel Snap. A card, by the way, I was wrong on. I nailed Redshift, though. Cosmic Ghost Rider can be Legion or Claw. You can also run like a Black Bolt Stature version that's more popular. This version has a higher win rate and is better, though. All right, so Black Knight is here because sometimes you draw it on turn 1. If you draw it on turn 1, you're probably going to discard Agatha by turn 2 or 3 at latest. You've got Redshift, Moon Knight, and Lady Sif that are all but guarantee you can discard Agatha. Having a 4/14 is something your deck would really like. One that can't be shonged? Yes, please, especially as Negasonic is everywhere. You drop that card on Negasonic, Negasonic fizzles, you're pretty happy. Fenris Wolf is here, and Fenris Wolf doesn't have like a million uses. Usually we're running a Gladiator in this type of deck. There's just not space. Moon Knight and Negasonic are the way we're getting that Redshift off. It gives us the information to know what and where we're going to do it. We have to be a little careful with Fenris, right? Because if we want to turn 3 Moon Knight, we have to be careful not to get rid of Fenris Wolf, right? Fenris Wolf and Ghost Rider give us extra even cost cards that instead of Agatha could be hit. That's why we generally, if those are in hand, prefer Redshift or Lady Sif. You do draw more cards in Agatha decks than otherwise, and thus this is not a huge deal, but it's one worth keeping an eye on and shouting out either way. Redshift is an auto Agatha discard that also gives you a 6-drop to play. You'll love to see it. Cosmo is one of the 2 cards that works insanely well with Juggernaut at the end of the game. If you Juggernaut a card over to Cosmo, its on reveal will not happen, which is obviously wildly strong. The same basic thing is true of the opposite is true of Negasonic, where if you Juggernaut a card onto Negasonic, that will not trigger the Negasonic, so keep that in mind. But Negasonic is a worthwhile card to have anyway, because we run Fenris Wolf. Same concept for Moon Knight, which can disrupt the opponent as well. Mobius says no cheating energy. Lady Sif is our final discard card. Another way to generally, not always, tighten his location, generally guarantee discarding Agatha. Ghost Rider brings back our Agatha that we discarded, being a 4 for 19 plays, something we're very interested in. That is obviously shongable, but we should also have priority, and we do run Juggernaut. And of course, Cosmic Ghost Rider says, screw your game plan. Oh, you thought that Victoria hand would be good, huh? Oh, you were interested in trying to misery that hood. Oh, you wanted to play Captain Carter in an ongoing deck. Whatever the plan was, Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to help make sure that your opponent cannot cheat, outpower you. You should just have enough power to win the game. Oh, by the way, the Shang thing is also stopped by Cosmo. Duh. Turn 1, Black Knight. Turn 2, Agatha plays. Ideally, Agatha discards herself. Turn 3, Moon Knight, Lady Sif, or Redshift, whichever gets rid of Agatha most easily. I tend to default toward Redshift here because I like having access to that extra 6. If Agatha's already gone, we're choosing between Moon Knight and Mobius. We can also drop Negasonic, although I don't like dropping Negasonic now and giving them the early warning of where to play around. Turn 4, Ghost Rider or Shard. Shard is obviously much better. Ghost Rider means that we're going to have to try and remember to prioritize Cosmo there or be playing a deck that doesn't run Shang. We can also just drop Negasonic as a cat's about to jump on. Oh, not jump on camera. He's just walking right by me. All right. Turn 5, we want Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hey, the Ghost Riders are together. Shame we can't run the sort of worst Ghost Rider, the first Ghost Rider. So turn 5, Cosmic Ghost Rider. We can also do Fenris and a 3. Fenris is phenomenal here. This is our last chance to drop Fenris, so don't forget to do so. Turn 6, we're going Juggernaut and Cosmo or Moon Knight or Negasonic, and then we're triggering Fenris and winning. Sometimes we'll also drop whatever the Agatha card is, if possible. Sorry, the Agatha Redshift card, the 6 that created. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider lets this compete with anything, straight up. I think that it is just better than Legion in this list and in the next list we're going to talk about. So let's keep going, but first, if you're willing to, there's no better time to hit that sub button than my birthday. Please do, as we bring you a Marvel Snap video every day. Many days we bring you 2. In addition, we're giving away a Galactus First Steps, my present to you. We give away 1 every week and 5 the first week of the season. So we'll give away 5 Viv Visions the first week of next season. And I think she's completely insane, so make sure you're here for that. But Galactus First Steps is a ridiculously good card. He is genuinely worth owning, a really high win rate card in multiple good decks, including the next deck we're going to talk about. And if you want him for free, all you have to do is sub, like, and comment. I told you this would be back when we covered it. This is a SafetyBlade deck. He was running Legion in it. Legion's great in this deck. I think that Cosmic Ghost Rider is even better because Legion is, outside of Magic games, sort of generally middling on turn 6. I usually want to drop him on turn 5. I mean, and like bar with no name shit, right? Cosmic Ghost Rider, I can easily drop after a Fallen One as my 5 drop and just cook, right? I'm perfectly happy to drop a Cosmic Ghost Rider and Juggernaut last turn, and that's just a Galacton Fallen One. When I don't see Fallen One, I'm generally, like, almost regardless of location, happy to play Cosmic Ghost Rider on 5. I think I'll always have a good target because he doesn't affect my side of the board. So I'm pretty excited for Cosmic Ghost Rider in these situations for this list, and I think that this list is going to be absolutely disgusting, and I'm very excited to play it more. I played it a lot with the Legion. You can find Safety at twitch.tv/SafetyBlade. He's the number 7 player on the Infinite Leaderboard, and like myself, a writer on Marvel Snap Zone. If you haven't checked it out, I write an article every day on Snap Zone. This deck needs Surge, Fallen One, and Galacta. Iron Patriot can be Mirage or Cable. Gladiator can be Speed or any good side of 3. Feel free to try Mobius. Stardust can be Gwenpool or Enchantress. Enchantress is actually really solid here. Cosmic Ghost Rider can be Legion or Cannonball. I don't think there's necessarily a good cheaper 5. You can try Vision. You can try Claw if you must. Galactus First Steps can be Magneto or Red Hulk. Galactus First Steps is better. All right, so Cosmic Safety. Zebu and Surge make things cheaper. Surge gives you the turn 4 Fallen One, which is incredible because that's a 4/6 Fallen One, which means you're going to have 5/7, 7 energy on 5, 8 energy on 6, which means Cosmic Ghost Rider Juggernaut. That's the exact same thing that Galacta Fallen One is going to give you, so you're perfectly happy with either of those. It's not that hard to set up Surge into Fallen One. It works better than you think. Zabu also gives us the turn 3 Stardust or Galacta here. Perfectly fine. We're also fine to Shuri into Fallen One. Obviously, that just seems beyond obvious and is hard to, like, even right? You don't want a Shuri, however, on turn 3. You'll happily Galacta on Stardust on turn 3. If you have 10 or 11 energy on the last turn of the game, you've probably won usually. Iron Patriot gives you an extra card to play. Extra cards to play are good. Iron Patriot's sort of all over the place. Juggernaut is the best card in Marvel Snap right now, I think, so he's in the deck. Gladiator is just a nice big body. He's not incredible, but he's big and powerful and helps you ruin your opponent's game plan, gives you some information. Power must be controlled at the end of the game. When you can play multiple cards, if you've got 11 energy, you can do things like play Cosmic Ghost Rider and Shang-Chi, which seems horribly mean to me. Shuri is here largely for Fallen One. I'm not against a 14 power Cosmic Ghost Rider, not gonna lie. 14 power Stardust, even a 12 power Galactus seems real good to me. How about a 16 power Gladiator? Again, all around good options. Galacta is here for Fallen One, but generally speaking, having access to a 410 isn't bad. Stardust says, screw all the Fenris Wolf everywhere, really, and all the Hela and Agatha nonsense. Just no. Stardust is a card that has moved up, in my estimation, a massive amount since the first week. I just think it's a really good card that belongs in more decks. Fallen One lets us cheat at the end of the game, but we don't need it to win. Cosmic Ghost Rider says no, much like Stardust does, much like Juggernaut does. And then, of course, we have Galactus. Galactus, first steps, is just often the biggest thing in the game. And if they want to stop your Galactus first steps card, good luck doing that while also stopping your Fallen One nonsense. And at that point, you're just really cooking. There should be a Shuri in the turn for Camp, by the way. Turn 1, Zabu. Turn 2, Surge over Iron Patriot. Iron Patriot gives you an incredible card snap. If Surge is hitting key card, snap. Turn 3, Gladiator. Early plays. You'll happily play a 4 here if you can get one and you have Zebu and Surge. That's reasonably likely. Turn 4, our main play is Fallen One, then Shuri, then Galacta, then Stardust. Turn 5, Fallen One over Cosmic Ghost Rider. And then turn 6, Galactus or just Shang Jug shit. Just play all the stuff you can. Win the damn game of Marvel Snap. Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to be nuts. Mentally prepare yourself now. It's a new metagame. The instant he comes out, all those Fenris Wolves that are annoying, all that other stuff, it's just going to be difficult to stop. It's going to be difficult to play around, and it's going to mess up opponents. Every deck has to now consider, how do I answer this if this becomes prominent? And it sure as should. Come check out a stream. I should be streaming when does this video go live? Daily reset on my birthday. I'm recording, obviously, in advance. I'm not spending my birthday recording a video. That'd be silly. But I should be live about 9 hours after this if you're inclined to stop by for my birthday stream. So if you would like to, I will be there for that. Do I mean 9? I'm pretty sure I mean more than 9. I mean more like 15, 16. There we go. So happy birthday to me. If you've watched videos before, send me a happy Snap Judgments memory or just a good memory you have in general. I'd appreciate it. Next up, if my current streaming schedule doesn't work for you, please check out the stream team. Today is the great Prashant Day. I don't know if he's still live, but you can check him out. If not, me or Game of Flash X tomorrow. Question of the day. Dark Moogle asks how I feel about all the new cards coming out. And I was initially wildly excited about all the new cards coming out. I thought that all the new cards coming out would mean that they could sell us cards for cheaper. I thought all the new cards coming out would mean that they would bundle them and put them into packs and groups to make them cheaper. I thought especially when they started monetizing cosmetics so much more, that one of the ways they would do this is to sell us variants to make cards, you guessed it, cheaper, to make this game less of an ordeal for people to keep up with. Instead, what they've done is release so many cards that none but the biggest whales, hi, I'm the biggest whales, can keep up, and they've chased a lot of people off. That, in addition to the Kid Omega thing, in addition to the Fantastic Car thing, have chased people off. I can see my subs and views. I can see all the other top creators' subs and views, and I can watch what's happening to them. People are leaving this game, and I think a combination of releasing a ton of cards, player-unfriendly decisions that made the game more expensive, and all the best decks being really, really frustrating to play against tech card soup have formed a trifecta, quadrifecta, whatever, of things that are chasing people off this game. I think that they had this amazing opportunity to release packs of cards for an affordable cost with their increased card release schedule and really, really earn goodwill and earn the players' money by making the game more fun and giving them more tools to play with. Instead, only the people who already have all the tools get to play with the new toys. And that's a shame. So I really hope they revisit this. I really hope that there's something better coming in the future because I'm hitting a frustration point and I'm very involved in this game. I love Marvel Snap and I want better decisions made about it. Turn to your support on our Patreon. Come with on-air thanks. There's no time to hit that Patreon like my birthday. Patreon.com/snapjudgments. Our $2 tier, I'm going to do the quick ad. Our $2 tier comes with tournament access and shows thanks. Our $5 tier gives you early access to every video. You could have seen this video days early and many of our others. And our $10 tier. Our $10 tier comes with an exclusive weekly video and on-air thanks every video. Thank you to Jonesy Snap 22, our patron of the month. Thank you to Abigail Geeson, Mandatory Burnout, It Regardless, LAB Inc., I am Frostman, Hote Neverete, Primed Ryan, Ryan Burke, Ryan Wood, Snap, Ren Wrench, Gopher Kev, Keltor, Caretix Lee, Koi Ray, who's asleep, Kazushi, Archangel 3K, The Black Dahlia, Pyrofros, Goat Seeker, Code, Hallowed, Synth, Fat Nick, Absolute Shannon, Dirty Casual, Dark, Moogle, thanks for the question, Mr. Kerfuffle, Cables, Ginger Prime, Philly, Haplo, Kenny Loggins of the Danger Zone, The Bizza, Black Jeebus 23, Xverse V, and Skippy G, rhyming friends, but partner friends, Skippy G and Jessica Gamble, sup Jess, Mr. Slush Death, the Kinger Bros, the Great Kazoo, Werewolf, Kepsi Hoda Clam, Colonel Forbin, Rob Subman, David G. Wingfield, Stephen Brian Kaufman, Tristan H. Martin, Jason B, Matt V, Corin, John Q, and Jimmy McHugh. Q down. Yes, Stout is Sage, one big man. Milkman, oh, Cactus, why do I still do that? Cactus, Jack, Reapser, Steve-O, 131, Yo Marco, Ted Bro, and Quid Bro Joe, along with Snap Decisions Joe. Please watch the Snap Decisions podcast. While we're at it, Jonesy Snap 22 on YouTube, please, as well as I'm Frostman on Twitch and Orion Wood Snap on YouTube. If you're interested in some great Marvel Snap content, please check those out. Bickety boom bop. Bricks to click, watching me live from Colombia. How you doing, friend? Green Goblin, Unibot V2, Flan 56, Spectrum Mix, Hoot, Only Fox, Matt H, DJ, Mikey Hijinks, No, Frickin' Flex, Nick the Geek, who never wakes up in time for these videos to be recorded live, Toxic Soul King, who is in fact live, Zot Trex 74, who I think is actually gone now, King of Canada, JJ, check him out on the Twitch and the YouTube, but also please check out Denman Falcon on YouTube. He's doing his best to make great content. Check out Den Falcon on YouTube. Do me a favor. It's my birthday. Do it. Fafthor Newman is on both YouTube and Twitch. Two Ties on the 4th of July. That's the last time I saw him. Hopefully you're doing well, Two Ties. We're running this SJL. Snap on this and Marvel Snap's own Lauren Revs, the Pirate King Tucker, and of course Gunny T. The T stands for happy birthday to me. Have a great day. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow for a video. We don't miss days.